Who's afraid of the big bad block, the big bad block, the big bad block? Who's afraid of the big bad block? Certainly not I. Who's afraid of the big bad block, the big bad block, the big bad block? Who's afraid of the big bad block? Certainly not I. Oh, white decay is bad. Its reputation's red. And it will kill your age like ripe old age, and will probably drive you mad. But with caution at your side, just take it all in stride. Learn to walk and stop, healing up to top, and you can live alive. Oh, who's afraid of the big bad block, the big bad block, the big bad block? Don't you fear that big bad block, it's harmless more or less. Greetings, everybody. Welcome to an episode of Keybounce's Minecraft Overkill Complete Destruction. So the first thing I wanted to do is say Happy New Year's. For those of you who are paying attention in the upper corner, you will see that this is just after midnight, New Year's Day. And we are prepping for another round of Slidecraft. And well, I wanted to get you know a little bit about white decay. Let me tell you a little bit about white decay. You will note that I am standing perfectly still and I'm not taking any damage. White decay, I discovered, does not damage you when you're standing still. It damages you when you're moving. So here I am in a place that looks pretty much like a nowhere to run. Well, just standing perfectly still, I see a place to run. White decay only damages you when you are moving. So the theory is that by simply moving at normal walking pace and healing up as you go, as it were, I should be able to make it to that far end before my health runs out. So let's give that a try. We are going to turn this on, and then I'm going to carefully and cautiously make my way out there. For this test, we have optifine turned off. Normally when I play, I have optifine turned on. I have already determined that for black decay, you are better off with it off. For white decay, because we're going to have so many updates all over the place, I'm willing to bet that again, it will be a case of better performance with it turned off. So let's give this a try. Give ourselves a sky that we can see. Turn it on, and let's go. Now, as you can see, we're taking damage. So we now come to a pause. And we pause, and we let ourselves heal up. Now, white decay will damage you if you are in the spot that it turns into. So if the spot I'm in were to turn into white decay, I would need to be on the move. So I'm going to be careful and ready to move if I wind up in white decay. Otherwise, I'm just going to heal up. And you will note the chunk updates. White decay is updating a large number of areas. All right. And we pause for some healing. And I find myself thinking of a line from Logan's Run. Just imagine if the healing were to stop functioning. Nice landscape, by the way. Oop! And I fell into a hole. That's not a good thing. So a rough approximation is that I should be able to go about 100 blocks before running out of food. And we're going to see just how accurate that is and whether 100 blocks is enough to get out of the white. Beep! I do not want to be in a depression like that. And I thought this was the exit, but I'm starting to wonder if maybe it's closed up on me. All right. Yeah. So how am I going to get out of here? The exit might be a little harder to reach than I thought, actually. Oop. And it helps if I press the right button. Yeah, I'm beginning to think this is not going to work. In which case I will be able to tell you, I told you, you told me so. All right, well, this may be a failure. Mhm. Yeah, that's not going to be a way out. So that passage has already sealed up. So we need to find another passage out. And now I think I'm going to starve before I can heal and get out any other way. Yeah, it looks like there's an opening, but I don't see any way to actually make it. And remember, if you want a challenging parkour map, White Decay is your answer. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to make it that away. And I can't make it that away, so... Yeah, and I'm already down to the hunger point. And this will probably be the last time I have any chance to heal. And using sprint mode now, with no more healing. Yes, here's the exit. And if I had gone this way from the beginning, I could have made it easily enough. All right. Killed by magic. Okay. So let's try, now that we know which way to go. Oh. All right. Ouch. That was a big fall. But that's our exit. Wait for my healing to recover. The interesting thing that I'm noticing is that the display is actually smooth with optifine turned off. The high update rate of white decay, just like black decay, works better with optifine off. With optifine, I would find very large, frequent cases of big updates in one area where I'm looking and I couldn't really tell what's happening around me. Ouch. Got to be frustrating at times, and you couldn't really tell what was happening around you. Here we're actually seeing the updates as they happen. We're not seeing large chunks of batched updates. The frame rate is overall pretty darn good. I'm seeing at least 20 frames per second. And while most people may consider 20 frames per second to be bad for video, that's the game's rate is 20 frames per second. So if we can maintain 20, we're keeping up with the game. All right. And we pause. We have the exit in sight. Oh, I died here. I see 2 of the pieces. Three of the pieces recovered. I don't see the helmet. One more look around to see if I can spot the helmet. All right. There's a sheep there. You can see the white decay spreading very rapidly into those blocks. And just like that, we're out of the danger. So, for everything that people say about how bad and horrific white decay is, it's survivable. Now, let me pause this recorder and I'll show you something else that can be done with white decay. 132. So let's say you have been busy mining away. And since I'm mining, I have a pickaxe, I've got some food, and now I need to get out. I am trapped by white decay and I need to get out. How do you get out? Well, very much the same way. You can Follow your path out. I'm going to take damage, but that's not a big issue. I have a pickaxe. It's entirely possible that my way may get caved in by white, in which case I really don't have too much to worry about because I've got a pickaxe. I've got food to eat so that hunger isn't the issue. So let's pause here. Now there's a very good chance that at some point my way out will be blocked because white decay will spread into the gap. Of course, as it turns out, I got lucky and there was nothing blocking me from getting out. That was anticlimactic. I mentioned this because in our testing runs, we would go dig down, find minerals and ores deep down, and generally speaking, about the time that we find the ores, we run into white decay. All right. Oh, nice. Yes. White decay helps kill the monsters for you. So as I was saying, we discovered that we have just about enough time to dig down to where minerals will be found, make one attempt to find them, and then we run into white. But we have found good stuff deep down, and up until now we've basically been finding the white and running away in fear. We don't have to anymore. We find white, it's just another block. Oh. Alright. And there's a skeleton behind us. There he is. Bones and arrows. And another guy's trying to get at us. Let's get into the safety of the white, shall we? May not have been my best way of dealing with a monster. Alright. But yeah, it's pretty clear now that for all the risks and fears associated with white decay, the reality is a lot less than the fears. Eep! That was a mistake. Get back out. There's still a staircase to get out on. not pleasant. That's not pleasant. Maybe I should have made myself a wood sword before I went into the monsters. Alright. But white decay is livable. Let's try and see if we can find another exit out of this world, out of this area. Now trying to break a white block is really going to be time consuming and pointless. How long does it take to break a white block? Pretty long. Really long. Yeah, let's not bother. We can see the sun is starting to come up. We can see trees this way. Avoid depressions. Pause on the rises. But this should give us 2 chances to see how far you can travel. Because I know that I died once from running out of food. And there's a very good chance that this will be my second death from running out of food. So this will give a chance to see about how far you can travel trying to escape white decay. And some of you may be noticing what I'm seeing here. Sadly, that looks like it's going to be a wall. I'm going to have to figure out a way to get over that wall. One way is to head that away. I think that's a passage. We'll give that a try. Hey! So this is nice to know. Stairs last a long time in white. Stairs last an incredibly long time in white. Can I pick that up? Oop. No, missed that one. Nope. Yes, it lasts a long time, but it does not last forever. All right. I just saw an apple drop. Okay. And once clear, we can now make wood tools and get on with it. So as you can see, for all the risks that people associate with white decay, it's not a game killer. And I was amazed to see that the wood blocks survived as long as they did. Equally amazed to see one change right in front of me. There you go. Mushrooms, trees, food, and then its crafting table and whatnot. Alright, so we will be seeing some more episodes coming real soon now. Thank you very much, and let's get this trimmed and published. Bye bye for now.